WhoThatDaily.com. That's right, the WhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top-flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, WhoThatDaily.com is your site. The WhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
This is Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year we gave away several PS4s and games, so this year we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it. It goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket that up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating and much love. Big ups to you.
Say they gon' beat them Saints. Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons. We won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies in the vets, players you should look at. It's the Sports Coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, Who That Nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the Sports Coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Yeah, yesterday Sean was talking about just the communication pre-snap and just some of the stuff you like and the difference from Breeze. What is some of the information you like to hear just out there from him when he's talking to you through the headset?
Really anything. That's something that we go through every day because every time he says something, like I'm listening. So sometimes when he's communicating to me and he might be joking around, I'm like, don't joke around because I'm taking it to heart. Everything that you say. I'm listening. So we just creating a balance of how we communicate, and obviously the biggest thing is just the tempo on offense. We're trying to get the tempo going, and he's speaking to me in a certain way in terms of things I can communicate in the huddle to certain guys, of whether it's a motivational thing or something that he just want to give me a kind of like a little cue to something that may be coming.
Is there a line there where maybe it's too much information or not? Because he said that's kind of the thing that he's dealing with, is making sure he's not giving you too much, but he's giving you enough. Is there a point where it becomes too much information?
I'm receiving anything that Sean Payton says to me, and I'm taking it to heart. I don't take it for granted at all.
Luke Johnson.
Hey, Jameis, kind of a two-parter here. First, what was your kind of process when you went through that the reads on the big 55-yard touchdown pass, and then kind of as a follow-up to that, when you're able to connect on those things, what does that kind of open up for y'all offensively in terms of like space and things like that?
I think the first thing I was in the huddle, I told the guys yes, just because Sean called it. He was about to change it, but then he called it again, so I said yes. Deontay knew I was about to throw to him. and we hit on it. So anytime things like that, when you're having a good game, when you're playing great complementary football, everybody's doing well. Defense is holding one of the best offenses in this league to 1 for 10 on third downs. Offensive line is blocking their tails off, dominating the line of scrimmage. You got young guys stepping up in adverse situations. You just have that. You have one of those days, man, and it just makes everything fall into place when you connect on a big ball like that.
Trump is Dan.
Hey, James, quick matchup question for you. What jumps out about Carolina's defense on tape?
I think the biggest thing is the edge rushers. I think they got some good people, put some great pressure on the edge. The good thing is we have 2 all-pro tackles, so that's a blessing that we have with us. Another thing is their simplicity, and anytime that you find a defense that's pretty simple, you know that they're going to execute really well. I think they got great length, and I think they got 2 really good corners. So I think they got a complete defense that is playing a very simple bend but don't break scheme. So you know they're going to be in the right place. So it's going to definitely be an execution game.
Mike Triplett.
Jameis, I know from your answers last night that you weren't trying to make this first start about yourself and you're looking forward with the team and everything, but did you get to enjoy maybe some messages of encouragement from people, a lot of people reaching out that were happy for you after the game?
Oh, absolutely. I was grateful for all the messages that I received. But I've been here before. I think my rookie year I had 5 touchdowns, and that was a beautiful thing. But I've probably never been a part of a complete football dominated game like that.
Say it right, Jameis. Complete football team.
I mean, that was a beautiful on both ends of defense, of special teams, on offense. And again, like my biggest things was like, man, you got Calvin Throckmorton like stepping up, like, man, in the first series, right? You got a Debo on the defensive side stepping up, for a corner that we just gave $100 million to, one of the best corners in the league, and he didn't blink, man. He stepped up facing Devontae Adams, and it was just good, man. It was good how, man, Desmond Trufant's been here for probably a day and a half, gets thrown out there and goes out there and execute, man. So a lot of good things happen. Obviously, I'm happy. The main thing was the win. Anytime you start off the season with a win versus a great opponent, you're always in a good mood.
Absolutely, in a great mood. We were in a great mood on Sunday as we hoping to keep it going. Coming up this upcoming week is Jameis on the mic, dropping some science. And much love to the great Saint Think Tank. I appreciate you guys for being in this hump day. This hump day stream. Sports Coma in the building. Much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all guys. Please feel free to hit upon the like button as we continue to roll this thing, man. Now, after hearing from famous Jameis Winston on the mic, we're going to move on over to another new Saint on the block, and here with Mr. Bradley Roby, his first interview in the Black and Gold building. Here we go.
I guess the first thing to ask would be, what was your reaction when you learned you'd be traded to the Saints? Just knowing what the expectations are in Houston versus New Orleans this year.
First reaction, I was happy, man. Like, as soon as I heard the Saints, I just thought about, like, all the guys I know here, guys I'm close with, I train with in the offseason, Mike Thomas, Marshawn, Alvin. I'm kind of with those guys a lot in the offseason. So as soon as I heard that and heard the Saints, I was just like, man, what a blessing, because, we're playing for something here. And it's not that Houston's not playing for anything. It's just, it's just different level right now.
Damn right.
In my opinion.
Damn right.
Just for me to be at this point in my career, going to my 8th year, I won Super Bowl before, and I've just been trying to get another one, like, real bad. So as soon as I heard this, I was like, man, hell yeah, let's go.
John Shazer.
Bradley, a couple questions. First, what do you think about, obviously, the Ohio State connect between the Saints and the school and having so many alumni on this team? Second, what was your first day like in terms of an acclimation process to get to the game plan for Sunday?
As far as the Ohio State thing goes, it's dope to me. It just makes it like an easier transition. I could have went to a team that, I didn't know anyone, and it'd have been kind of weird or whatever. But now, coming to this team and kind of knowing a lot of guys already, it just seems like it's just a seamless fit. I feel like I fit in. And, we have high standards coming from Ohio State, so nothing changes. We're pushing to be great. And as far as the game plan, I got a lot of guys helping me, just pick up the defense. And just every day, just continue to get better, keep studying, and stay in my playbook.
Amy Just.
Hi, Bradley. Welcome to New Orleans. Well, Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever, until we get there. But what was last week like, where you couldn't practice, but you could maybe do some things? What was that like, and what could you do?
I couldn't really do much at all, but it just felt good for me to be back, to be in the building and just to be around the guys and just kind of see, how people interact with each other and the coaches, and I really was kind of like a fly on the wall, end of the day. Couldn't go out to practice or anything like that, but I tried to soak up as much as I could and get to know guys as much as I could, when I was around, just to make it easier this week. So to now that I'm playing, I'm going to be on the field with them guys.
Roby, Mr. Bradley Roby, man, dropping science on the Great Saint Think Tank and the Who Dat Nation. Good to have this young brother on the squad, man. Very talented player. I was watching highlights and footage on Bradley Roby with the Texans and with Denver. And if anything, he's a playmaker, no doubt about it. Big ups to the Great Saint Think Tank. And like I've been saying for some time now, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports family. I'm Big Q, and you're the Great Saint Think Tank, the Who Dat Nation, the Black and Gold Nation, and I salute you. The best in the business is the Black and Gold Nation in all professional football. We in this thing. Mostly, and also recognized as the severe underdogs, which we ingratiate to that role because we have a lot of success, because we built ourselves on that mantra that we don't need nobody but ourselves, and we're going to take it to you, and we're going to fight for every blade of grass. That's what old Coach Payton said, and I fully endorse that sentiment. So much love to the Great Saint Think Tank. We in the building. What's happening, family? Much love to y'all. This one's called TSC Lattimore, Kwon Alexander among 8 who missed practice on hump day. But we in the building, man. Much love to y'all, and I appreciate y'all being here. Who that to the fam? Pick it and afflict it. Who that to you? Jerry Port Jr., who that to you? Torrey Shepard Sr., who that to you? Kai the Great 84, who that to you? Big Jedediah, who that to you? Fly Trace Social Media, who that to you? Will Dickerson, who that to you? Tyra, what's up, T-Mama, baby? Who that to you? Much love to the queens in the building. Your boy Cuts, who that to you? Josh Goat 23 in the building, who that to you? Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Who that to you, fam? Brian Pearson, who that to you? Mr. Pops 3000, who that to you? As well, appreciate you being here. Tramal Kellop, who that to you? Mocha's in the building, who that to you? 504 Cole, who that to you? Good to see you. JT, much love, my brother. Who that to you? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to the fam and everybody. Let me see if I don't want to leave nobody else. Tim Dunn, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here. What's up, brother Byron? The Who That Hurricane is in the building. Who that to you? Good to see Saints 01. Who that to you? CT Crusher. What's up, fam? Who that to you? Lewis, brother Lewis is in the building. Who that to you? Jasper Bowden is in the building. Who that to you? Kyle Davis is in the building. What's up, Kyle? Who that to you? Chris P, who that to you? Gabriel Thomas, who that to you? Swag Fan, who that to you? Michael Rios, who that to you? Greg CTC, who that to you? M Taylor, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here. Rugaroo, who that to you? Much love. King Logic, who that to you? Good to see you in the building. Chris, what's up, bro? Chris Rooks in the building. Who that to you? Smallville's in the building. Who that to you? RG, what's up, brother? Who that to you? Good to see you. T Dirty, what's up, T Dirty? Who that to you? Tyrese, Last Saint in the building. Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. Much love to the fam. All right, Be Kind is in the building. Much love. Gundam is in the building. What's up, fam? All right, who that to the family? Appreciate y'all all being up in this thing. Elite's in the building as well. T's in the building. Who that to you? Vincio is in the building. Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. Brother Jarvis is in the building. What's up, Jarvis? Who that? Todd, what's up, Todd? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. Much love. What's up, brother Prime is in the building. Brother Lamar's in the building. What's up, DB, baby? Who that to you? Good to see you in the building. Devin's in the building as well. Much love to the fam. Annie, what's up, Queen? In the building as well. Appreciate you being up in this thing as well. Glenn is in the building. Who that to you? Kenny Sutton is in the building. True Louisiana. Who that to you, fam? Who that for life? Who that to you as well? Appreciate you. Lori, what's up, baby? Who that to you? Steven in the building as well. Appreciate y'all, man. Truth Seeker is in the building. James is in the building. Van Corf. Arch, what's up, Arch? Who that to your fam? John Thompson is in the building. Brother Kendrick is in the building. Tex Saint is in the building. Original Hot Boy 504 is in the building. Thenora's in the building. Revolt Control is in the building. Everybody in the goddamn building. Who that to y'all, man? Who that to you? Robert Clark, brother Donovan Grayson. What's up, brother Donovan? Who that to you? Sean C's in the building. Much love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Uncle Paulie's in the building as well. So big ups to the entire great. What's up, Tasha, baby? Who that to you? And my dog, Big Sean. Much love to the family. Much love to the queens. I see you, Anthony. Who that to you, Anthony Ebbs? Matthew Pollard. I see you, fam. Who that to both y'all? Big Irv. I see you, Big Irv. Who that to you as well? Much love to the fam. If you didn't hear your name, give me a who that, baby, and I'll give you a who that back. What's up, Chris? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. All right, Tyrone's in the building. Derek Turner, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here as well, man. I appreciate it all. What's up, Matt? Matt Washington's in the building. Wallace Smith's in the building. All the family members, much love to you guys. In this episode of the Coma, man, Lattimore, Alexander, among 8 others. What's up, C. Shaw? Who that, fam? Appreciate you being here as well, fam. Much love to you and the entire family. Please feel free to hit upon the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and join the Who Dat Nation. Today, baby. Today. Help us out here. All right, Saints Pelican Nation, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you. Much love to you as well. All right, so with that being said, as we always, before we get into anything, we give big ups and much love to the entire Black and Gold Nation, because without you guys, it just don't work. It don't exist without you guys. Swagged Out Entertainment is in the building as well. What's up, Ray? Ray, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. We're going to get into a couple of these articles, man, and dealing with a couple of the injuries that we seen. Like, I see you, Julio, who that to you, fam? And like I said, it's a lot going on with the injury situation, but are the Saints batting an eye? Are we just a little bit concerned about this thing? We ain't concerned about this in here thing. Because when things pop up, we deal with it. That's a mark of a functional and successful operation. We don't sit there with woe is me's, and we don't focus on the problem. Once the problem presents itself, we automatically, as fast as that, we switch into solution mode and start looking for the solutions to the problems that we're dealing with. And the Black and Gold is doing this better than anybody. You guys see the moves the Saints are making when guys get hurt or go down. What the Black and Gold do? Sign guys that upgrade the team. Every last one of the Saints signings from I'm about to call the man Lance Moore, because it reminds me so much of Lance before Lance had the injuries. Kenny Stills. This is an upgrade. He brings it to an upgrade. Thank you, brother Donovan. Appreciate you. He says, F all the know-nothings that say we wasn't going to be, you know what, this season. Who that nation for life? Brother Donovan fired up. Brother Donovan fired up. I ain't never hear him talking like that. There you go, brother Donovan. I'm with you 100%, baby. Who that to you? And thank you for your super chat, my brother. Appreciate that. What's up, brother? Dada is in the building. LM Tab, I see you, fam. Much love. Appreciate you, man, for being here as well. Much love the entire family members. Appreciate y'all, man. And that's a part of it. That's a part of it. That is indeed a part of this whole situation. The functionality of what the Saints bring. We have situations or things that occur. The Saints go and they get some really tremendous players to fortify the depth or the issues dealing with the injuries that we're facing. Eric McCoy went down. Ruiz stepped in there like he didn't skip a beat. Usually when you swap centers in the middle of the game like that, the reserve center comes in and there's issues. With the snap quarterback, center quarterback exchange. There's usually a fumble. None of that occurred. It was like McCoy never left the field. The Saints line still dominated. We still put up 171 yards of rushing on this team. We still did it to them. So, I mean, just beautiful. Thank you, Brother Prime says, I'm very happy that I found your station last year, Big Q. We have depth. Win by 10. No, I appreciate you being here, Brother Prime. Thank you for your super chat. Much love to you, fam. Appreciate you being here. Be kind. He says what he said. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love. What's up, Brock? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here as well. And listen, and I appreciate, like I said, I've always told the Great Saint Think Tank, y'all are not confused about how I feel about the Great Saint Think Tank. Y'all are family. I represent it for the family. I do it for the family. And without the family, I like I keep telling y'all, it don't work without you. And it's because of you. And I appreciate you guys for being here. What's up, Marcos? All the way from France. Who that? From France. All right. Marcos 113. Who that to your fam all the way over there? Big ups to you, my friend. Appreciate you checking out Tacoma. All right, fam. Hit upon the like button if you hadn't hit the like button. All right, Tech Saints say Big Q. This is no excuses this year. The train running nonstop. And see, and we was talking. Remember, we mentioned this, family, some time ago. We said, wouldn't it be something special? We talked about it, that in the year the Saints were supposed to win the Super Bowl, the final year, Drew Brees' year of his career, of the last season, with all of the money put up on the line for the Saints. They didn't get it last year, but wouldn't it be something that they get it the year after the year they were supposed to get it? Y'all got that? They didn't get it when they were supposed to got it, but they got it after the time when they were supposed to get it. You got it? I know y'all smart, y'all get it. But this is the reality. Wouldn't that be special that the black and gold get the bowl in the year after they were supposed to get it? That would be awesome. That would be special. Loving it, man. But see, that's the great and gravy thing about the whole entire situation dealing with the black and gold, regardless of not, they don't understand. See, they thinking it's just players. It's not just players. How often, we talk about this all the time, people outside of the building don't get it because they football teams usually don't have the same camaraderie. Very few do have the same camaraderie or environment of success that the Saints have cultivated now for over a dozen years. And it's very few experience that. So I don't anticipate them getting that. You see what I'm saying? But when you pay attention to the black and gold, you understand and overstand that the Saints are something special, and that what they have built up in the building where they could take players that are good, but that haven't reached greatness yet, are good, and take them and up them to a level where they're beyond what they originally were. Case in point, the Mike Thomas was good at Ohio State. Saints took him to another level. Elvin Kamara had issues with Alabama, went to Tennessee. He was good, but was a third-round draft pick. They had several running backs went before Kamara did. Now he's arguably the best running back in the NFL. Why? Because of the black and gold environment that we cultivate here. And it's not just draft picks or guys, but it happens with free agents as well. We knew Demario Davis was a good linebacker when he was with the Jets, but when he came to the black and gold building, it went up like this. The same thing that happens with players over. It's not just our draft picks, but our undrafted guys. How many of these undrafted guys that you see go up like this? Just go up like this. Look at the Saints offense right now with all of the injuries. They're basically functioning with undrafted players. The wide receivers are all undrafted. The playmakers are all undrafted. Marquez Callaway, undrafted. Juwan Johnson, undrafted. LeJardan Humphrey, undrafted. Tony Jones Jr., undrafted. Kelvin Throckmorton came in and played the rest of the game when McCoy went down and Ruiz had to switch to center, undrafted. You get the point? Most of these guys that are coming in here that's having an impact in the offense, Deontay Harris, undrafted. Same deal. They go up like this in here because of the environment of success with the Saints. And Jameis Winston is no different than the rest of these guys. When applied and he taking it seriously, there's no reason why Jameis can't go up like this. He was like this in Tampa, but he going up like this in the black and gold building. I'm telling you, you just got to pay attention. All right, what's up, Damien? Who that to your fan? Appreciate you being here as well. Much love to the family members. Big ups to you guys. Now we're gonna cover some news, but like I said, that's a part of it why I love the Sports Coma and the Black and Gold Who That Nation, the Great Saint Think Tank so much, because they see what we, they see what I see. They see those guys out there. They don't say, like I played Stephen A-Hole Smith earlier this week on the last stream when he was talking about Callaway Cabal. But, Mike Thomas ain't there. Okay, listen, if Mike Thomas is not there and Callaway is balling, how you just look over that man like he's not existing, like he's a cardboard figure. He's one of those flailing tube men that you see on side of the car, by the car dealership, strolling his head. He's a non-existent entity. How Stephen A? How Patty Cowherd and Skeletor Bayless? I mean, these guys are they're so repugnant to me because, they don't realize or remember the fact that there was, before Mike Thomas was anybody, he didn't have a name. He had to work. He was Keyshawn Johnson's nephew. I keep saying it because it's the clear present truth. All of these guys, they were good at a certain level, but didn't have those type of names. Kamara didn't have that name. Now he's a household name. All of those guys, because of the environment and the system, the schematics of what the Saints bring. Not only just the scheme, which is very imaginative, and is groundbreaking. It's trend setting. It's something extraordinary that most of them got to steal from you to get. We ain't borrowing see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying here? This is all homegrown New Orleans stuff here. We ain't getting some guys somewhere else and say, bring them on down here and put that New England offense up in here. No. This offense and what we built here is specially catered for the Black and Gold building. We got our own thing here. We ain't borrowing and taking from nobody. What we got right here, we built it up and making a name for ourselves with it. So I love it. So with that being said, fam, hit the like button as we get ready to go up in this thing. Kyle said, I finished the Panther, and they really think we're just beaten and battered. The Panther, yeah, I'm supposed to pop up on the Panther Brothers podcast tomorrow. And they're supposed to talk like that. They're supposed to talk themselves up. I wouldn't consider them anything less than themselves if they didn't some kind of way try to psych them, the Panthers, into thinking they got a chance against the Saints. Now listen, I'm not going to take the Panthers lightly because I know about Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a hell of a guy, a hell of a running back in the system if you let him get to going running and throwing up the football. But I was studying the Panthers on Monday and Tuesday to get ready. Thank you, Prom. He said the Jets are freshmen and we are varsity. This is the thing. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. What's intriguing about the whole mix, and I'm not going to get too much into the Panther stuff. We're going to do a full Panther breakdown on Friday, but I'm going to pop up on Rashad, him and the other brothers whose names escaping right now. They're very, very smart brothers with their team. And they asked me if I'm coming in there by myself. I said, yeah, I'm coming in. I ain't coming in. I got the whole entire Who That Nation with me. They're gonna come up in there. Don't worry. I represent them. But they're gonna come with the support, no doubt about it. They're gonna back up Big Q. They're gonna be in the building. But but like I said, we're gonna bring what they call it Copernicus. Copernicus. That cuts me up every time I hear it. That called me, man. He used to call me Copernicus. Oh man, that's so funny. But this is the reality, man. It's like they got to psych themselves up to think that they got a chance against the Saints. You thought that was an aberration against Aaron Rodgers? Really? There's no aberration that you're going to do where you put 171 up on that team. You didn't systematically beat them one way. You beat them everywhere. That's how you know it wasn't a fluke. You did everything to the core. You did everything. You flustered him with the front four, just like I called it. And because I know football, I said that the way to beat Aaron Rodgers, y'all heard the Panthers versus the Saints versus Packers pregame. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to the show on not the show before the game. Go back and listen to last Friday's stream. And when I did the breakdown, went over their depth chart, go listen to what I said of what you need to do to step Aaron Rodgers. And I said that, and then on top of that, the Saints gave the entire NFL a blueprint of how to beat Aaron Rodgers. But that's not just Aaron Rodgers. That's all of those quarterbacks that you have to be. Now, some of them a little bit more mobile than others that require spies and discipline. But the Saints did everything they were supposed to do. They operated. It wasn't luck. They followed a stratagem, a game plan, and they neutralized the Packers. You got game plans, and that's on the schematics. But the other part is the heart to understand what did Coach Payton put in these players' minds and their hearts to make them play like that, to play with their hair on fire. Well, an indication would be to listen to the Demario Davis pregame speech. And I told the family members, listen, they're channeling from the pain and the frustration, but the trials and tribulations that we're going through after Hurricane Ida. They're channeling that. They're feeding and they're using and they're playing for you. And when you tap into that type of energy, it moves you beyond, because this is something that you're using. You're tapping into, and let's play for them. Let's do this. Jameis doing the same thing. When you do that, that lifts up everything. And it unifies and galvanizes a team on a level that's beyond football. And when you got that, everybody on the same page, they're flying around, they're making plays. And plus couple that we considered underdogs and we constantly being disrespected. And I'm going to show you your rankings today to fortify that. I'm just keeping it real. But the thing is, how you beat Aaron Rodgers, you get 4, you rush 4, get pressure with 4. But the pressure has to be smart pressure, as I call it, meaning you're getting pressure on him, but you also have to contain him because he does have the propensity to leak out. Notice the Saints did not let him leak out to make plays with his feet. The Saints flustered them, kept him inside the pocket, then closed the pocket, squeezed it around him, and forced him to make sidearm throws and shuffle passes and stuff that he wasn't truly comfortable with making. So when they rushed those 4 and contained him while getting pressure on him, they were able to slide everybody back in those passing lanes. You ain't going to get nothing like that, baby. Then on top of that, they neutralized the rushing attack. There was nothing flukish about that. Aaron Jones is a hell of a back, a top 10 back in this, or 15 back in this NFL. The Saints neutralized the rushing attack while dominating the clock, getting pressure on them, and then offensively speaking, took them apart with 5 passing touchdowns. But they did it on the back of the running attack. Nothing flukish or aberristic about that at all. Not at all. But if you're thinking that, you're in trouble. You have already doomed yourself. If you thinking like that, you're going to come up here and play the Saints, and you thinking that was an aberration, you have already doomed yourself against the black and gold. Because if you know about football, you can watch that tape and you know nothing about that was fluky. We've been studying this team for a while, and I've been telling y'all from the camp that off the defensive line and the defense was getting pressure on the Saints offense all damn camp long. I told you the defense won the camp. Went there and seen Ringo and Bronson and all these guys giving problems to guys like McCoy and Armstead and Ramczyk. These are top level offensive linemen in the league. They were giving them that business, picking them all, frustrating them, getting Jameis out of the pocket, shutting the running. The defense was hard as hell in this practice, in this camp, and they're going to surprise a lot of people. All right, so with that being said, let's get into this, man. And like I said, I'm going to be on the Panthers Brothers podcast, the Panther Nation podcast. It'll be Thursday at, I want to say, 7:30 Central Time. So I'll give you all of the information. We'll make sure we put it in the community section for tomorrow so the family members can watch me go over there on them brother streams and talk about Saints and Panthers. It's kind of going to be Big Q goes behind the enemy lines. Going behind enemy lines to talk to the Panthers, man. So, I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun going over there and dealing with those guys and talking football with them. They're very respectful guys, though, man. Much love. All right, what's up, Rudy? Who that to you? Mookie Jones. What's up, fam? That wasn't a fluke. Look what I know, bro. Tell him, Mookie. Tell him, brother. Tell him. All right, I know that's what they say. They say that's, but remember, they'll say anything to steal the thunder from the Saints. But what that do is just give more fuel to the fire. There was nothing you could do to upset the Saints. Now, granted, we dealing with the injuries, but listen, bear this in mind. This all setting up for right after the bye week is over with. You're going to get everybody back. I'm talking about them all. You're going to get majority of all those guys back right after the bye week. And the Saints handle business like they're supposed to, and we gain everybody back, plus who we've added to the team. Think about how you done grew. It through the adversity of injuries and suspensions, look how you done grew. Look what it forced you to do and to become. Come on. That's why obstacles come to empower you and make you better. So if you're facing with suspensions and injuries and people saying, oh, woe is me, Q, we in trouble because of this and we that. And I told them, chill out. This is the black and gold building here. Chill out with that. We're going to find the right people. And when every person we sign and bring from Kenny Steele to Reiter, the offensive lineman, are all upgrades on the team, getting stronger and better. And when you get the big boys back, how you going to look then? How you going to look then? So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to keep on moving this thing. So let's jump on over here. We're going to get into some of the stories here, fam. And we're going to come with some of the news and notes. So please hit the like button as we get going. What's up, Brew Man? Who that to you, fam? I see you. Much love to you. All right, let's hit it. What's up, Sydney? Who that to you? Brandon Reese, who that to you, fam? Much love to you guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Tyrone T-Bone, what's up, fam? All right, Marshawn Lattimore, Kwon Alexander among 8 Saints who missed Wednesday practices by Luke Johnson from NOLA.com. All right, let's see what Luke got to say. Fort Worth, Texas, New Orleans Saints first injury report of the week, including a whopping 8 players who missed practice, including several key players. Starting defenders, Marshawn Lattimore dealing with his hand. He got that chip bone. We knew about that. What's up, Doug? Big ups to brother Doug as well. What's up, TP? Much love to the Queens in the building. All right. I see you, Keith. Much love, Keith. He says, do you know what game Drew will come back for a send-off with I'm not showing that, my friend. All right, let's get into that. Saints defenders Marshawn Lattimore hand. Kwon Alexander has an elbow issue. Davenport shoulder, did not participate in Wednesday practice. And the same went for starting center Eric McCoy. Also absent from Wednesday were defensive end Tanu Passanio, calf. Quarterback Trevor Siemian had an illness. Linebacker Pete Werner, hamstring issue. And safety PJ handshake coordinator Williams had a back problem. The Saints also listed defensive back Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a knee issue. Linebacker Chase Hansen with groin as limited participants. Now, Lattimore and Davenport and McCoy expected absences at the practice squad. So, yes, indeed, we knew about Lattimore having the surgery, that he was going to be out for several weeks. We knew about McCoy with the calf strain. That's out for several weeks. We also knew about Davenport, what happened with him, out for several weeks, precautionary stuff. But at the end of the day, most of these guys, you'll gain them back. You will get Kwon Alexander back as well. You'll get him back in the thing. Tanu Passanio should be ready to go as well. Trevor Siemian, even though he's on the active roster, he won't play much. Pete Werner's reserve at this point. PJ should be also good to go with his back issue as well. And of course, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson should be well. So we'll keep a look at these guys. They were limited in practice, but this is a precautionary thing as well. What's up, Chase and Precepts? Much love, fam. Appreciate you being here as well. Much love to the fam. All right, so this, like I said, the same thing. Lattimore, Kwon Alexander, among others. Early the first week, the first practice, but remember, the Saints continued, and we covered a lot of this on TSC Q&A, our Patreon Tuesday stream, where we covered a lot of the news with Tommy Morstead going over to the Jets and all that kind of stuff. We covered the McCoy situation. We covered the everything. But remember, when you lose Marshawn Lattimore, Bradley Roby is here. Now, what's up, Cutter? Who that to my dog Cutter? He in the building. Good to see you, fam. Much love. Hope everything been going all right with you, my boy. All right, big ups to I see you, fam. I see you on there, Reginald. Who that? So Lattimore out for several weeks, right, fam? Who replaces Lattimore? Bradley Roby. Is he an upgrade to the Saints team? Put what you feel. What's up, Darrell? Who that to you? So I mean, it's just amazing to me. Marshawn goes down, Bradley Roby comes in. Kwon should be there, and even though we lose McCoy, they signed Anthony Reiter, former offensive lineman with the Chiefs for 2 years, went to 2 Super Bowls, won one, lost one. Was a pretty good lineman for the Saints to pick up at the start of the season like they did. Got both Bradley Roby, and also they were able to acquire, through signing them on the practice squad, Anthony Reiter, and they're playing splendidly. Also think about guys like Aldrick Rosas, who replaced, Will Lutz, who also you should get back after the bye week. So you get these guys, and these guys are good players. They keep the team moving along. So it's amazing to me. Marshawn goes down, Bradley Roby's there to play next to Paulson Adebo and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You have issues with Davenport. He can sit a few weeks. Why? Because Peyton Turner's there, Tanu Passanio's there. the Saints going to obviously activate guys off the practice squad or guys that can come in, or simply use guys they have on the active roster to pick up that steam. You should see Peyton Turner. I'm really feeling instinctually that the Saints you're gonna start seeing some Zach Bowen moving that pass rush role too, kind of to help out, because the Saints are without Davenport, and you'll see Granderson start. You'll see Passanio inside, outside. You'll see some Peyton Turner who should be activated. You'll see Key Bowen come in there and help out there. So this is promising. McCoy goes down with calf injury. Ruiz looked splendid. So did Throckmorton. But the Saints say, yeah, Throckmorton played well, but let's get somebody with a little bit more experience. And they bring in Anthony Reiter, who played for the Chiefs and the Browns, who's a pretty good offensive lineman. So these are really great moves by the Black and Gold moving into the season to maintain the status quo. These are good players, and they're just going to keep winning for the Black and Gold, man. It's just amazing to me. And, of course, we look at the injury report, and this is the same injury report that they shared in the article, that the article was based on the injury report. But the Chiefs injury report, the Panthers injury report, Pat Elfin, the guard, has limited in practice. Defensive tackle Dequan Jones, the former Titan, was limited. Guard John Miller, limited. Fully practiced was safety Justin Burris, Sean Chandler, who has an hamstring issue, and wide receiver Shai Smith. So no really big names right there on the Panther IR to be concerned about. But most of these guys, like Kwon Alexander, that you'll see, PJ Williams and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and Passanio, those guys should be available coming up in this thing. All right, so let's move on to the next article. As the Saints, speaking of Aldrick Rosas, the Saints signed him to the 53-man roster and add center Austin Reiter to the practice squad. Now, we just got you talking about that. And remember, like I said, Rosas is a very good kicker. He was kicking well for the Saints in preseason and in training camp. He looked at really good, strong leg, very accurate, and love what he brings to the team in the interim while Will Lutz is gone. What's up, Ramsey? Who that to you, fam? All right, Big Irv, much love, fam. Appreciate y'all being here. All right. So, this is a good move right here. And Amy's on the scoop here. Fort Worth, Texas, New Orleans Saints made 3 more moves Wednesday, including signing kicker Aldrick Rosas to the 53-man roster. Rojas. I keep saying Rojas. It's Rosas. So, Rosas has been on the Saints practice squad and was elevated to the game day active roster last week to kick against the Packers in place of injured kicker Will Lutz. Now, Rosas made his lone field goal attempt from 44 yards out and connected on all 5 extra points on Sunday. The Saints had placed a practice squad protection on Rosas early this week before adding him to the active roster. The Saints also added 2 players to their practice squad, including former Kansas City Chiefs starting center Austin Reiter. The Saints worked out Reiter early this week following the lower leg injury, the calf injury to Eric McCoy. The Saints also brought back cornerback Jordan Miller to the practice squad. He bounced between active and practice squad rosters multiple times over the last several days. He was on the 53-man roster for the game against the Packers, but was a healthy inactive or a healthy scratch in the game. So as you can see, they activate Rojas on the active roster, so it'd be him and Gillikin as in the special teams. And then the team also add Reiter to the practice squad, and we eventually thinking that he'll make the jump from the practice squad to the active roster at some time. So we'll see how that all. Hey, what's up, Seminole Indian? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being in the building. Appreciate you. Who that to you? Thank you for your compliment, my friend. Thank you. All right, so this is the part of the game, like I said, with the Black and Gold Saints, that's always incredibly, awesome, is the fact that the Saints find the proper talent and bring them in to uphold the team. Now, we do have the Carolina Panthers coming into this thing. We'll go over the preseason, the regular season breakdown of them in Friday's show. All right, now let's get for the final article right here. Like, I'm not gonna hold you guys too long tonight. It's over 200 of us in the building. Please hit the like button if you hadn't already. It helps out the stream. What's up, Randolph? Who that to you, fam? These are the NFL power rankings as it currently constructed. Week 2. Let's see what you look like on the power rankings. Colorado, who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here. And how you doing? Hope you had a good day, friend. All right, so here we go. All right, week 1 history. Your tidy offseason narratives are busted into a million pieces, but you're still here. That's what's important. The season first slate of games brought blowouts and unexpected places, which led to some soul searching in the last edition of the power rankings. Hold on tight for the next few weeks. Are going to be bumpy. Thank you, Seminole, for your super chat, fam. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you. Jamal. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good, Colorado. I can't complain, fam. It was a little rainy, but that's all right. We made it. Once again, thank you, Seminole Indian, for your super chat, friend. Thank you. Appreciate you. Much love. All right. So let's keep it going here. Now, hold on to your seats, Who Dat Nation, because we're going to go over, this is an NFL.com ranking of where the black and gold is. So I'm going to ask the fam before I go into it, for those who didn't see this ranking, I want the family members who are not familiar with it to tell me who you guys think, I ain't going to say who, but where do you think where the black and gold fit in this ranking? Okay. I want you guys to tell me in the Great Saint Think Tank, tell me, where do you think the Saints rank inside of this NFL ranking? For those who don't know, please put it in the chat. Just tell me what you think. Arch says Austin Reiter, center with long hair, NR62, won Super Bowl with the Chiefs. That is correct. Yeah. Big Irv says number 11. Trey Joseph says 7. All right. Okay. I got you. Elite says 10. Thank you, fam. All right. 6 by the Teflon Don, a.k.a. Brewman. Matt Washington says 9. Jarvis says shit. Be kind says 16. Prom says 5. Unfortunately, I saw it. Okay, Donovan knows. Randolph says 6. TP said, what's up, baby? Says 10. All right, Reginald says 2. All right, Chris says not low enough. Power rankings a joke. All right. It is a joke, and they are a joke, but it just shows you how off the mark these guys are. John says 5. Gabriel Thomas says 12. CTC. Greg says we have a number 1 defense. Lloyd, what's up, Lloyd? Says number 3. Jamal says the Sports Coma Methodist Tabernacle Ebenezer Baptist. Ramsey says 5. Thank you, Ramsey. All right. Wallace said they got us at 10. Revolt says 3. Philip, what's up, Philip? Says 10. Anthony says 2 or 3. Glenn says 6. All right. JT says 3. Cutter says 1. Anthony says top 3s. Tasha says 10. All right. Greg says 3. What's up, Iceman? Who that, brother? Good to see you. Swagged Out Entertainment says 5. All right. Kai says I'm biased. I'm saying 1. Damon said, "Hey, Big I see Big Q. I see Debo is going to be something serious, but but him being a rookie, he's going to go through some up and downs. So fans, be patient with him week 1. Thank you, Damon. I agree. Chris says 6. True says 1. Matt says not low enough, maybe like 14. All right. 504 Hot Boy. What's up, fam? Says number 1. Tyrone T-Bone says 3. Robert says Saints number 1, maybe 2. All right. So, okay. Thank you for chiming in, fam. And I'm going to show you what the NFL ranking system, the NFL.com, think of your black and gold Saints. And like you said, there are jokes. But of course, the number 1 guy on Jerry says 1. I see you. Starboy. What's up, fam? Says 2. Watch this. Tampa Bay at the top of the rankings. And I'm going to go through their little breakdown, and then that'll be it. The Bucks committed 4 turnovers, surrendered 451 total yards against you put them up there at number 1. Just follow me now. Follow me now. What's up, Tina? Who that tell you? Then I watch this. What's up, Jordan? Who that tell you? Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? He said, man, I love your Shakita. Thank you, Jonathan. Much love to you, fam. Appreciate you. Who that? Now watch this, fam. Tampa Bay at the top of that. What's up, Latasha, baby? Who that? Now watch this. The number 1 ranking on their ranking for week number 2 in the season right now is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which make no sense. But watch this. The Bucks committed 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers they committed, surrendered 451 total yards against the Cowboys, but they found a way to win thanks to a little bit of magic. Tom Brady seems to bring every team he plays for. See, all this, the Tom Brady DSing, the ageless GOAT, all this kind of bullshit. Picked apart the Dallas secondary with surgical precision, but 4 turnovers in the game, though. Got the fountain of youth level performances from Antonio Brown and Gronkowski. So you can see that already this writer is egregious, just DSing so heavily on him. He took off his pants, put on the pom-pom skirt, gave him a pom-poms, got the cheerleader uniform on, the whole skidoo. on this article, just kissing and DSing all over the place. And he says hot youth level performances from Antonio Brown and Gronkowski, who accounted for 200 yards there, 3 touchdowns. Brown looks prime for an all-pro season. Gronk was rampaging around the field like he was 27. Brady's talented group of pass catchers run so deep that a perennial Pro Bowl talent like Mike Evans can disappear the game plan, and the unit doesn't miss a beat. Scary stuff. Even though they gave up 4 turnovers and surrendered 451 yards of offense, they still prop these people up here with this bull crap. What's up, Peter? Who that to you? Trevon, who that to you, fam? Latrell, I see you, fam. You see that? Let's go to number 2. Who number 2 is? It's the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is a football genius. How else can you explain that impossible downfield heave that resulted in Tyreek 7? They barely beat the Browns. Barely beat the Browns. They was trailing in the game. It resulted in a 75-yard touchdown and a come-from-behind win over the Browns. Mahomes is a relentless force, and he has greatness covered up for the sins of a defense that couldn't get the Cleveland attack off the field all day. The Browns punted once all game, but yet they number 2 up there. He's an all-time crazy stat in his career in September. Mahomes is 11-0 with 35 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Let's move on to the next one. Number 3 is the Rams. The Rams, that's right. The Rams is there, who was previously number 6. Pretty much a perfect opener for the Rams, who executed on both sides of the ball in the blowout win over the Bears under the lights at SoFi Stadium. The breathless offseason hype around new Sean McVay Matthew Stafford partnership counts as a summer narrative that's worth all of the honking. Stafford looked extremely comfortable around the Rams offense, throwing 3 touchdown passes while returning the deep strike element that went MIA from McVay's scheme in the final years of Jared Goff era. Late in the fourth quarter, with the win well in hand, NBC cameras caught a beaming Stafford working his way down the Rams sideline. The man had a glow. This is a career rebirth with the championship level upside. Is the Saints next? Are the Saints next? Are they next? No, they're not. It's the Seattle Sea Chickens. Previously ranked number 7, but Seattle drops up to number 1. Russell Wilson didn't get to throw the ball much on Sunday, but he still had a huge impact. At a 28-16 win over the Colts, his best moment came late in the first half. Following a sack, Seattle faced 2nd and 20, less than a minute to play. Wilson dropped back and unfurled a beautiful deep ball right into the waiting arms of Tyler Lockett, who toasted the Colts secondary. A 69-yard score put Seattle in command, and Indy never seriously threatened after that. The game was a fever dream come to life for Pete Carroll, whose team was able to run more than pass while his defense smothered the enemy. It was like 2013 all over again. So Seattle's there. So let's get it straight where we are. Number 1 was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 2 was, I forget because it don't matter. Oh, yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 3 was the Rams. Number 4 was the Seahawks. Surely after all of these teams, the Saints would be right behind at number 5, right? Top 5, perhaps? No, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are there. All summer Steeler takes are junk. All your summer Steeler takes a junk. Tomlin team went up to Western New York and delivered a team performance that blasted away 6 months of narratives about the state of Pittsburgh professional football. Minka Fitzpatrick, TJ Watt spearheaded a stingy defense that eliminated the big strike Bills attack that flummoxed the NFL season ago. Roethlisberger and the offense found their footing in the second half with scores on 4 consecutive possessions. It was both a victory and a reminder the Steelers team ain't dead yet, said Big Ben. Guys, understand what just happened. All right, surely. Okay, we just outside that's number 5. Okay, there might be a little bias toward those teams. Surely, you guys, who that nation, the great Saint think tank, that the Saints are at 6. Surely they are, right? They got to be. Let's go down and see. No, they're not. The Bills are number 6. How could the Bills be number 6 when they lost? They lost to the Steelers and they're number 6. How? How could a losing team be number 6? They have no victories. The Bills had a defined game plan on Sunday, spread out their wide receivers and let their superstar quarterback pick apart a suspect Pittsburgh secondary. The strategy made plenty of sense when Brian DeBall drew it up, but the execution was woeful in a disappointing 23-16 home loss to begin the season. Josh Allen looked more like the QB he was in his first 2 seasons, while Diggs and the rest of the Buffalo playmakers struggled to gain separation and deliver splash plays that were a signature in 2020. It's not all on the QB and wideouts, though. The Bills' offensive line was bullied by Pittsburgh pass rush that got home repeatedly with 4-man fronts. See? You see about that thing about 4-man fronts? And another tough D awaits week 2's trip to the Dolphins. Okay, listen. This Reiter was drunk. He drunk some bad liquor or something. He had a stomach flu, so he was a little shaken off by making this. But we know he'll fix it on the next one. It got to be the black and gold sitting up at number 7, right, family? I know he made a mistake with the Bills. Let's not be upset, but it's number 7's got to be the Saints, right? Let's take a look and see. No, it's the Baltimore Ravens, who also lost. It's the Baltimore Ravens who also lost. So let me get this straight. Both the Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens lost, and they are ahead of the Saints? How? Teal, what's up, fam? Big ups to my dog, Teal. Look, let's just keep on. Let's humor this. All right, they were ranked number 5 before, but dropped 2 slots and they lost. For Baltimore, Monday night was history, the bad kind. Since Harbaugh's first season with the Ravens in 2008, the team had an 81-0 in games, which Baltimore led by at least 14 points. But Harbaugh's bunch couldn't hold the lead against the Raiders in a Monday night, marred by pass protection issues and Lamar Jackson's inability to protect the football in key situations. Jackson's fumble on the sack and overtime set up Derek Carr's game-winning 31-yard touchdown pass to Zay Jones, dooming the Ravens to their first season opening loss since 2015. The lone plane ride back to Baltimore couldn't have been any easier, knowing that Mahomes and the Chiefs are on tap Sunday night. All right, so let's get this straight. The last 2, number 6 and 7 in the rank, were teams that lost, which that should not be the case. Those guys should not be ahead of a team that won as big as the Saints. The Saints decimated it. And even the prior teams that they're talking about on their rankings, let's just humor them. We know they're stupid, but let's just see their logic. Tampa Bay and them struggled to beat the Cowboys. They gave up 4 turnovers in the matchup. The Saints seamlessly wiped out the reigning MVP. That should warrant you the top slot. Kansas City Chiefs were down and had to come from behind to beat the Cleveland Browns of all clubs. The Rams shouldn't even be in the subject. They did a good thing by beating a team led by, I don't even much mention his name. Seattle was also a team. They had a good win, not a win that'd be like, oh my goodness, Seattle's in this thing. No, they won 28-16 over the Colts of all teams. Come on, cut it out. Pittsburgh beat Buffalo, right? Buffalo's not number 6, right? A loser. Buffalo. Baltimore is at number 7. They both lost. Buffalo and Baltimore lost their games. Okay, the madness must stop with the 8th pick, right, family? We realize that, okay, the guy had a stomach flu. He took his medicine. He wasn't thinking clearly. He had rankings at 6 and 7, 2 losing teams, which is just stupid as hell. But he most certainly said, you know what? We got to fix it. It got to be the Saints, right? It's another losing team. It's the Cleveland Browns, the team that barely lost to the Chiefs. That's right. It's another losing team. The Cleveland Browns, their version of hell, where the Browns were forced to play the Chiefs in Arrowhead for all of eternity. Cleveland now has 2 painful losses to Kansas City in the space of 9 months, but both games sprinkled with moments of great optimism, but ending with the cruel anticipation of hope. The Browns have shown they are not intimidated by the defending AFC Championship. The next step is proving they know how to close out the conference kings when they have a chance. The second half turnovers by Nick Chubb and Baker Mayfield can happen when Mahomes is running plays on the other side. So let's get this straight. The Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Cleveland Browns are ranked ahead of the Saints. And those teams lost. The previous teams that won, but they didn't have seamless wins or groundbreaking wins that showed that they have arrived. All these teams have struggled in wins to get wins. Okay, all right. Let's just get this straight. Okay, we've seen 3 teams that lost rank ahead of the Saints. This is the NFL.com ranking now. This is supposed to be the website guys that for the NFL doing this dumb shit. All right, let's go down. Now, surely they have to atone. Surely the black and gold has to be atoned in the 9th ranking, because they disrespected the entire Who Dat Nation by putting 3 losing ass teams ahead of the Saints, who blew out the reigning MVP and the Packers, who were picked to have a deep playoff run this year. Most certainly they must atone, right? They're going to make it right with that 9th ranking. Let's see. No, it's the San Francisco 49ers. That's right. The 49ers are at 9. The San Francisco 49ers had a 41-17 advantage over Detroit when cornerback Jason Verrett limped to the sideline with what was later diagnosed as a season-ending ACL injury. It's not a coincidence that the Lions began to eat into the lead as soon as the top cover man exited the picture. The 49ers barely survived Detroit's furious comeback attempt, and now they have to find a way to survive without an indispensable figure in their secondary. We know this team is capable of scoring points, but a healthy and effective defense will be necessary to fulfill the Super Bowl expectation. With Rodgers, Wilson, and Murray looming in on the schedule, the Niners must adapt in a hurry. So you mean to tell me you're going to be all right. With all that being said, let's see what happens. They got to pick us right on the next one, right? You got to be number 10. You can't be outside the top 10. You got to be 10, right? You got to be 10. They got to put you in the top 10. Yes, you're finally in the top 10. I tell you, man, let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell you something, man. You like Rodney Dangerfield around this piece. You get no respect. You get absolutely no respect. All right, Tasha, thank you for your super chat, baby. She says, if I snipe y'all for talking trash to me about number one team, just know I did it because I love you. We are family. Okay, carry on, Big Q. All right, thank you, Tasha, baby. I appreciate the public service announcement. Much love. All right, so finally the Saints made it inside of the top ranking. They were 5, went up 5 spots. Now, Jameis, number 10. Now, they put you behind 3 teams that lost and several other teams that didn't have impressive wins, right? They didn't have impressive wins. Jameis Winston had, now, remember, I read it purposefully so you guys can get used to the style of writing. This guy likes to put fluffy words and shit into his articles describing other teams. Watch how it's written with the Saints. Jameis Winston has experience and in an odd NFL career, so consider it fitting his debut as the Saints QB1 future, one of the stranger final lines you'll ever see, which is 14-20 for 148. That's a strange line, right? 148 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Yep, New Orleans did pretty much anything it wanted to the Packers, bullying the defending NFC North champs on both sides of the ball, sending Aaron Rodgers to the bench for good with 11 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. This outcome tells you so much about the health of the organization. Playing at home in Jacksonville in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida, the Saints would have gotten a pass if they had laid an egg against an elite Packers team. Instead, they trounced them, radically recalibrating the 21 expectations as a result. Not radically recalibrating any rankings in NFL. It's only you jackasses that don't understand what the Saints is about. And this is proof positive. Listen to the verbiage of the article. Everybody else was fluffy and flowery words, but when it gets to you, it's odd. He wasn't saying that shit about the other people. Even when when they did it about Lamar or Baker's Mayfield, he made it seem like they won when in essence they didn't. He said, listen to this. Jameis Winston has an experience, an odd NFL career. No odder than the rest of the guys that you talked in these other articles. Is it odder than Jimmy Garoppolo's career? So consider it fitting his debut as the Saints QB1 future, one of the strangers. So you got odd and strange final lines you'll ever see, which is 14-20, which is a very efficient timeline for 148. And look what he did. He didn't put the 5. He put the numbers there. He went 14 for 20. I just noticed this stuff. He put 14 for 20 there. 148 there, and then when it came to the touchdowns, he spelled out the touchdowns as opposed to put the touchdowns. You notice that? Why put the number there versus the word? Because it's an attempt to take away from me. That's a strange outcome, a strange line. 14-20 for 148 and 5 touchdowns, but then skip over 5 touchdowns like people do that shit every day, like they do it every week. It was his first time taking over a job that another guy had here for over a decade. And in his opening job in a foreign stadium, ran out of here because of the hurricane, he responds by 5 touchdowns on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, and they just skip right over it. And then give you a low brow breakdown of the Saints pretty much did whatever they want, a boring, monotone explanation for what the Saints did to them. And then said in the same article when the Saints dominated that if the Saints had lost, it would have been pretty understandable. What? You didn't say that shit for Cleveland. You didn't say that to Baltimore. You didn't say that to none of these guys. Do you see what I'm saying? And then they say at the end that they radically recalibrated 2020 expectations as a result. No, they did not radically recalibrate a damn thing. What it did was it showed you, put these blind bastards on notice that the Saints are for real. But they so stupid and dumb and so damn blind that they won't be able to get it. You know, and that's right, the NFL rankings, after you destroyed a playoff caliber team with a deep playoff run and a reigning NFL quarterback, and the team got better, best believe that. They got better. You destroyed them on a neutral field with several of your starters missing. Several of your starters missing. You destroyed this team, and all you heard all week was excuses by people talking about Aaron Rodgers took shots in his nuts. That's why he threw the interception. Okay. Then why you ain't throw a touchdown? That's just one interception. Were they kicking you in your nuts the whole game? Huh? See the BS? It's just totally ridiculous and sad. But I like destroying narratives, though. I like taking narratives apart. But it's just proof I just keep presenting to you. And I know many of you know this, but I document this stuff because I promise you in a week or two, they're going to be kissing the Saints' ass. Give them several weeks. They're going to be putting the Saints at the top of their rankings and kissing the Saints' ass and talk about recalibration of the Saints. We've been saying we knew what we had here. We were saying it all along. We've been knowing what the Saints could do. They don't know, and it's to their detriment. Recalibrate the season. No, the Saints is a playoff team. Only blind bastards with big bulging eyes that look like praying mantises that work for ESPN says that the Saints are going to hover around 500. That is not the case. You don't know, sir, you don't know shit about this team, quite frankly. And if you would like to talk to me about this, I'm here every day, sir. I'm here every day. You won't show up here because you get your issue up in here. Don't play with me about the Saints. And a lot of them don't understand. That's why we here to tell their asses. We're not leading the narrative. We're not leaving the narrative up to these god-awful networks with these actors who pretend to be sports people reading off of teleprompters anymore. The days of your fake-ass bullshit Hollywood productions are over. People want reality. They want the real. They don't want plastic fake stuff. They want the real. And that's what they get here. That's what they get with other broadcasts as well. Is the real? There's a new sheriff in town. That's right. There's a new sheriff in town. We ain't playing that BS. We won't let you spin the narratives about the black and gold no more. We got platforms where we can respond to your ass when you come up here with that bull crap and garbage. Saints, can you believe that? When I seen that, I said I got to show the great Saint think tank this. They're gonna fall. They're gonna laugh so hard they're gonna fall out their chairs. They're gonna fall on the couch laughing at this. These silly dogs over here put the Saints 10th on the NFL ranking for week 2, and 3 teams on the rankings ahead of the Saints all lost. You talk about disrespect. But it's all right, baby. I document that. That's a part of a part about the development of the black and gold that we've been dealing with it for years. And that's why there's a sports coma, among other things, because we not letting them control the narrative no more. We taking it out of your goddamn hands. Best believe. So big ups to the fam, man. What's up, Big Low? My dog, Big Low, in the building. Much love to you. Chemic God, who that to you? Willie, what's up, Willie? John Stewart, what's up, fam? I see you, fam. Appreciate you being as well. Much love to the fam. I know, fam. It's ridiculous, isn't it? 10. I know, Matthew. I said it. 10th. Them people put the Saints 10 on the ranking. And I'm saying this is so repugnant, it's so funny. I'm not mad about it. It's just, it's encouraged. It's so incredibly stupid because it makes them look really. I told you the people stupid as hell, man. I told you the people stupid as hell. Who gonna put 3 losing ass teams on a ranking for week 2, man? Come on. Thank you, Smallville. Appreciate it. He said, I told y'all that ESPN is the Jameis Winston hate network. Shaking my F8. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you on that. Man, I'll tell you, that's NFL.com doing that. Guy writing, putting 3 losing ass teams ahead of you, and then okay, we got to throw the Saints up there. When the Saints had the most impressive win of week 1, they should have been entrenched at the top. Not Tom Brady, but and Stephen A. Smith did the same thing. He put Tom Brady up there, and they had 4 turnovers in the game, looked sloppy as hell in that game against the Dallas Cowboys, and then turn around, barely win the game. They put him up there at the top of the one. And what Paul Pierce said, they keep telling you talk about LeBron all day. We don't have no narratives here. Get your ass out of here. And you can talk about, yeah, I got you. Thank you. Yep, Nutgate. Yeah, Yeah, Willie, thank you for your super chat, brother. Appreciate you. That's what I'm saying, fam. It's just so funny. I told you these people stupid as hell, man. I told you they frauds. I told you guys that. I told you these people are not who you think they are. These people are frauds. Frauds. They're frauds. And I'm calling their frauds out. I'm not going to let you sit up here and pretend you know about the Saints when I can look at you and see you ain't doing no real research. You reading off of statistics sheets and highlights. You're not doing any real research on the Saints. Had you done it, you'd have realized what we've been telling you for some time now. And I'm not going to sit up here and pretend. Thank you, CT, bro. Appreciate CT Crusher. Much love to you. Happy belated birthday to you, my fam. Troy Thompson, who that tell you? These people are frauds. Frauds. You're a fraud. A fraud. These people are dumbasses and they're frauds. Only a simpleton, moron, mark, chump, nincompoop would put 3 losing teams on the ranking ahead of the Saints, and they destroyed the Packers. The most respectful and biggest win of week 1 was the Saints, clearly. It wasn't what Russell Simmons. What Russell Wilson did, what he did. It wasn't what the Pittsburgh Steelers did. It wasn't what Tampa Bay did. It was what the Saints did. And that's real. And if they really about that football, they'll get it. Thank you, Brother Prom. Thank you. He says, Yahoo Sports have us at 5 and Cleveland at 4. Good Lord. And the Cleveland lost. Thank you for your super chat, bro. Jarvis, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Appreciate it, Brother Jarvis. Thank you for your super chat. And Mr. Fire D, thank you for your super chat, fam. Appreciate y'all, man. They are frauds. Fraud. Faker. They are fakers. They are dumbasses, man. What's up, Muse? Who that to you, baby? Much love to the kings and queens of the coma in the building. What's up, Kashawn? Who that? Man, I told you, man. These people are frauds. Fakers. They don't have no credibility. And you're going to see, as time moves on and the Saints keep winning, you're going to see how spineless they are, too. And how a bunch of yellow-backed chickens they are, too. You're going to see. You're going to see how spineless they are. But I do this so we can keep them on Front Street. We're going to keep, you ain't going to be like getting and riding on the, no, you ain't going to, no. Cut that out. Anyway, listen, fam, that's going to be the end of the show, man. I appreciate y'all for chiming in. What's up, Saints fan? Who there to you? Big ups to the fam. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Listen, I'll be back. We're going to see tomorrow that we have a 6:30 stream that I have to pop up on with the Pete. That was 6:30 Eastern time. Central time is it should be 7:30. I think it's 7:30 or 7. I'm going to have to make sure. But I'm going to thank you, Hoodie. Much love to Hoodie Jew, man. It says only one respect for the Saints. Winston is marking. Yeah. You hearing it too, fam. Same thing. Thank you, Hoodie. Much love to you, fam. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Yeah, and it's repugnant, man. Is what it is. It's terrible. But tomorrow I'll be back, family, with our own live stream. Later on in the day, we're gonna pop up on the Panthers, guys. Go as Big Q goes behind enemy lines. Talk to Brother Rashad and the other brother over there at the Panthers Network podcast. We're gonna talk about the Panthers and the Saints. So we should have a lot of fun, right, fam? We should have a lot of fun, right? All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to go over there and talk to them, but also come back with our own stream a little later on after that's over with, and we'll get into it. Also, a bit of a programming note that Tough Tiger Talk will be popping up later. So if you're an LSU fan, we do our LSU stream called Tough Tiger Talk. It'll be up a little later. And matter of fact, it should be firing off in about 6 minutes on the Tough Tiger Talk channel. So thank you guys for being here as well. All right. Lemuel says, I have no problem with the ranking because I know the Saints players are taking it. There you go, baby. That's a beautiful commentary by breaking it down. And remember, that's whiteboard material. Coach Payton take all of that stuff just like he did when they all picked the thank you, Swagged Out. Appreciate you, fam. He said the bias is real. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your super chat. And that's true. I steadily, I just be showing it because people are like, man, y'all tripping. Nobody hating on the Saints. And then I documents it and show articles to show people what time it is that they got it's a whole little apparatus out there that hates on the Saints. They hates on the players. They hates on Payton. How Coach Payton win all these games, but only was up for one coach of the year. And Ron Riviera has two of the Coach of the Year awards. Coach Payton don't have none but one. How that work? And he been dominating offensively speaking 4 years. And you mean to tell me you can't get all them wins we got? One Coach of the Year? For years they've been hating on the black and gold. That's why we here, man. That's why you think we just tripping? That we come out with the sports coma to bash these dogs in the head? I mean, I just appreciate y'all, man. I really do. But because y'all see it, man. Y'all see it all. Y'all not blinded by the nonsense. But anyway, fam, like I said, Tough Tiger Talk will be on about 9:35 on the Tough Tiger Talk channel. So if you like college football, and if you're a tough LSU person, I'll be dropping some latest updates on LSU Tigers on our Tough Tiger Talk stream. That's on Tough Tiger Talk on YouTube, one of several of our independent platforms that we have at the Pro Media Network. So also feel free, fam, if you like the channel, if you hadn't already, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, baby. Hit that subscribe button and join the Who Dat Nation today. Also, you can become a YouTube member. Our Patreon is in the link below. We do Tuesday. We got lock content on Patreon, over, I think about 68, 70 something shows of locked Saints content on Patreon that you can access as well. So we got it going on, plus merchandise. A bit of a merchandise note as well, family, that there's a bunch of gear, man. I just was like, it's all in the conceptual phase. And then I just did a bunch so I turned a lot of stuff loose to the designers, and we should have some new designs for gear for the Pelicans coming up for the season, and for the Saints that should be coming up real soon. So be looking out for that for the Pro Shop. Links are in the description section below. All right, thank you. So Appreciate said, who do they hate? He said, why do they hate us so much for so long? Because you're a winner, baby. You're a winner, and they hates on the winners. The Saints had to fight through a lot, man. And most of these teams don't like the fact that the city of New Orleans is a small market, and a lot of these network people only like the big markets. They'll talk about the Giants, even though the Giants ain't worth talking about. They'll talk about the Jets, even though the Jets ain't worth talking about. Why are you talking about the Giants and the Jets? None of these teams are winning football games right now. Why are you talking about them? They'll talk about the Rams and the West Coast clubs because they're the bigger markets. They'll talk about the bigger markets because that's where the money is. But when it comes down to the smaller markets, and we have one of the smallest markets, they say, in the NFL, despite the fact that our market is not just relegated to the region, we have people all over the planet that are Saints people. So you can't sit up here and say, well, you got a small market. That's no. Count all of the Who Dat Nation family members, and I guarantee you, we're a top 5 in terms of that, because it have to be, because if you look up the merchandise, the fact that the Saints gear sell up there, it's like top 3 in NFL in sales. So how are you the small market team, but your merchandise is always top 3, top 5? Saints gear selling bigger than the Giants, the Jets, and all these other people. How that work? But it's relegated nonsense is what they do. But they've been hating on the Saints for a long time because we don't play that. The Saints stand for being, we stand up against that nonsense and that bull. We don't play that. And then too often they want to try to keep the narrative where the big teams win, or they try to do this stuff with Tom Brady where they change the narrative. But we've been bucking against that, man, for so long, and that sometimes rubbed dirty, rotten dogs the wrong way because they wanted to go their way. But you ain't going to have it your way no more. You won't be allowed to control the agenda anymore, or the direction of how the talking points of these teams that they all feed of. They go out and ingratiate toward Aaron Rodgers and talk about Aaron just played bad. He didn't come prepared, when we know that was a lie. Aaron Rodgers was prepared to play that game. And we'll see how it go moving forward, because they'll keep making excuses for them. And then if Aaron Rodgers and them win this upcoming week, they'll say, see, he just had a bad game. Try to steal your thunder. So it's all these little psychological bull crap ways that you try to steal thunder from you. But best believe and understand that they can't touch the Saints, man. Remember, this is an old spiritual thing too, family. Also remember that they persecute the Saints. The Saints is like, we ain't got one of them old birdie team names. We ain't got the sea chickens or the or animal name like a ram or a bear or none of this kind of stuff. We don't have anything like that. We don't have any name. We got the Saints. That's a very unique name, and it carries with it a lot of powerful spiritual energy that rub people the wrong way. That's on the opposite side of that spectrum. So if you get that, you can understand. Ain't nobody bucking the Rams. That's probably the dirt. That's probably the energies as far as what that's concerned on that side of things. But the Saints is a very unique name, and you tapping into stuff that is real powerful. And then the people on the opposite side of that power spectrum, they don't like that. So they're bored up against you. So it's a lot of stuff going on with the black and gold, man. But anyway, We winners on top of that, fam. We just got to keep plowing and beating these chumps and these morons and these simpletons because they just make themselves look even stupider than we know they were. Some bitch put the Saints 10th behind 3 losing teams. That undid it for me, fam. That made half my brain and shut down on that. How you do that? How you put 3 losing ass teams ahead of the Saints and suppose NFL.com ranking? That's just absolutely insane. Half my brain shut down reading that article, man. I got stupid by association by reading that article. All right, what's up, VB Saints Pale Lady? Much love to the Queens. It says Saints consistently have the highest ranked TV viewership to Big Q in spite. Yeah, I know. See, they all, and you so beautiful and right to say that because that is absolutely the case. We bring the heat. When we go, we bring the viewership. We come out and support the team. Unlike many other, I'm not calling the other people in question, but the Saints, it's just something about the Saints and the black and gold family. It's very unique. And it's not just me saying it. I can play you guys a dozen interviews from players who used to play on other teams that talk about the energy that they feel when they come to the New Orleans Saints. Remember that? Remember what the Devonta Freeman, who was the Atlanta Falcon for years, what did he say? What Jameis Winston said when he got here. What Jack Rabbit said when he got here. And then when he left. What Jack Rabbit. So I can give you articles and play interview after interview of players that come to New Orleans and they tell it's a big difference here. When you came here, it's a different, and they talk about the man. They ain't just saying that stuff, but they feel it. They feel it. It's unlike many, man. Like I said, very unique. So anyway, what's up, Carlton? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you. So with that being said, what's up, Adrian, baby? Who that to you? Much love to all the queens in the bill. I got to give respect to the queens, man. Y'all know we got love to the Sports Coma queens and the kings. I don't want to leave the brothers out either. Much love to the kings and queens in the building. All right, so with that being said, man, what's up, Slim? With that being said, I'm going to chop out on that. Listen, y'all be cool, man. Tomorrow, family, I'm going to be popping. Like I said, it should be 6:30 on their channel. I'll give you the link to that so you can pop up. I think it's 6:30 Central. It should be 7:30 my time frame because they're on the East Coast time frame. I mean, the Eastern time zone. We Central, so we an hour behind them. So it should be 7:30. I'll pop up there, and after I get done with that, we'll roll the Sports Coma, and we'll do our own thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna pop out on that. Listen, I appreciate y'all for being here, spending some time with me, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have some more fun. All right, who that to you? And I'm out.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like Q always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. #1 sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons, we won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies in the vets, players you should look at. It's the Sports Coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, who that nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the Sports Coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who that?
WhoThatDaily.com. That's right, the WhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelican, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, WhoThatDaily.com is your site. The WhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year we gave away several PS4s and games. So this year, we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it that goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket to up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It also benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating and much love. Big ups.